So the first thing that everybody wants to do after they see the prices on Homevestures Peacock chairs is they want to go out in the marketplace and see if they can find them cheaper. But what I'm here to tell you is that when you buy a chair from Homevestures, you are going to create value for the product that you buy. Meaning, we hold a standard on pricing that creates a specific value, not just because we're pricing it higher, but because we did the work. We worked with the Indonesians, we came up with an entirely different new standard of peacock chair making in the world. And so when somebody actually takes the work that we do and then sells it for less, what they do is they keep everything down. They keep it down, meaning that they lose value on their chair because everybody knows that they're finding somebody cheap to make it for them. They're keeping the maker down because the maker can't make any more money if you keep trying to find somebody that's going to sell it cheaper. And then you actually lose value. Like, you can see for yourself if you go out on Facebook Marketplace that you can buy a peacock chair for $300. It doesn't have, I don't know, it's an old chair, but it doesn't quite have a particular value. But when you buy one of Homevestures chairs, now you're doing something. Now you're doing something that can be resold at a higher value. I have a chair that I made for somebody for a very low cost because we were in the prototyping era of our startup. And so at that time, and even still now, I'll do it if I have the right customer and the right project. We come in at a very low price because we want to actually partner with you on what you're wanting to make. So if we see it as one relevant, one aligning to our vision and overall purpose, which is everybody comes up, bring the ladder up for everybody, not throw the ladder down, just keep getting it cheap, keep those makers down, just keep that ladder down so that you're up here and you've got it cheap and now you're going to sell it cheap and the value is going to say cheap. Whereas Homevestures says, okay, we're going to invest. It is cheaper to make, depends. If you're prototyping for a higher quality, then the cost is going to be higher because now you're going for a quality that's not this, but this. And from here to here, this space takes time and money and overhead. So now we've invested in something that's more of like a middle of the line. And we say, okay, we did this, everybody, we did this. We offer it at a higher price and we say, get this one because this is the one that's going to hold the value and increase in value. So I have a chair that has, I don't know how to figure out the percentages, but we charged her like $750 to make this gorgeous chair. It is now valued at like $24,000. Has anybody bought it? No. Does anybody else make it? No. We make it. That's our price. If you want it, you can probably go get it from her for really cheap. But do you see what I'm saying? There is an association to value. There's an association, and you do it all the time. You pick brands and you pick product based on an association that you have in your mind on value. And so there's a lot of people out there that are buying peacock chairs from Indonesians and from, Filipino makers and makers from Vietnam, and they're buying the chairs. But the difference is with Homevestures is we worked with the people. I worked with the people. I lived with the people. I know what the people need. I know what the industry needs. I know how to help bring value to you as a buyer, especially if you're running events. But for sure, I mean, pretty much everybody that's bought a Peacock chair from me, they can look now and see that their chair has doubled, tripled, quadrupled, 10x'd since they bought from me. I'm not sure you're going to get that same kind of exponential value when you just buy from somebody else. So if you sign up with me, you will increase the value of your chair. Wait, let me back this up. If you sign up with someone who just buys chairs and resells them, you'll get it cheaper. But if you sign up with Homevestures, you'll pay more, but your chair will be valued more in the marketplace. And that is what association is. And that's why our chairs are higher, because your chair from Homevestures has a higher value. One, because it's a different product. Two, because we hold the value. We create the value on Peacock chairs. Homevestures does. We do.